As a connector, I love to bring people together and watch them create results, sharing leverages, or leveraging their resources and sharing. And as a connector, I'm up to a big game in the world. I'm up to bring together 50,000 people in the next 3 years around the world. So, and what I want to talk about today is creating teams to fulfill your dreams. So, often in life we think, we're on our own, and we never really allow ourselves the opportunity to receive from people and to offer our natural gifts and abilities and talents. So what I really just want to offer people is to explore with me what it would take to be aware of the people that are around you and know that they're a huge resource and know that everybody really wants to help you. And we simply just need to have some clarity in what it is that we want. And I think if you can hold the listening, if you can ask for the listening of someone and have some clarity around what it is you're out to create for yourself and to enroll them in what it is and look for a win-win situation and to really be involved in their lives, people are willing to assist you. This is an example of it, actually. So just to have, to get these 4 people to, work with me and start to begin to create something, that's when my dream just coming true. My whole life, I grew up being a competitive athlete, and I was a bartender, so I'm pretty comfortable around people. It was always easy for me to be around people, but I would never ask for help. And I started to get it. I started finally, I did a lot of reading, and I finally, I had some different experiences where I was creating teams, and I learned that you had to ask a lot of people to build things. And not everyone has the same vision or same values, or they're busy with their own life and they may not see value in working with you. But if you can, if you have a clear vision of where you're going and what you want, you have every opportunity to create something that will exist in the future and maybe even beyond you. And I'm a big fan of Zig Ziglar, and one thing he talks about is, the only way to have everything you want in your life is to help everyone get what they want. So that's something that I'm taking on in my life. To me, there's 2 extremes. There's fear and control, and there's love and acknowledgement. And when you can let go of the fear and the control, and have the love and the acknowledgement and the trust, I think that's when things will really start to show for you. You really get some results when you can get into the love and the acknowledgement. I'm a graduate of 20 personal and professional development companies, and I served in the Canadian Armed Forces. So it was. I know that for myself, I can be very much a hurry up and wait, and I take action on things right away. And lately, I've been really allowing myself to be present and to really listen to opportunities and listen to people as they speak and to follow up with them. And some really neat things are starting to show up in my life. And when I share with people, I'm present to, I only have a few seconds to let people know who I am and what I do. And then I only have, they talk about the elevator pitch, the 30 seconds. So if you notice, I started off in the first 7 seconds. This is what I do, and then I offered you why I do it and how I do it. Okay? And then obviously I want to know about the other person as well. And I make notes to myself. When I have business cards, I write down. Jim, I'm sure Jim's going to talk about that as well. But I invest in people, and I try and follow up with people, and I refer people. So I may not, I let go. I never keep track of when I do things for people. I just do what I think I can when it's available. It's often just a quick phone call. Often it's just a quick introduction. There may or may not be results, but a lot of things come back to me. Alex is a perfect example. We've never met, and just on a whim, he decided to come out. We continue to talk, and we actually have a lot in common. And in the future, we have the opportunity to work on something. So, okay, I'm gonna have to cheat. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so often, when I ask myself, do I want to do things my way, or do I want to get results? And I know it can be really stubborn, and it takes a lot to let go. And again, going back to trusting and having faith. When you are starting to build a team, look for people that actually follow up with their word, look at their actions, okay? And again, people get busy and not make them wrong, and don't discount them, because in the future they could easily come back into your life. And that's another reason, like on Facebook, I'm constantly following up with people, even just on their birthday, just to say hi, just to be part of their life. And it's an awesome feeling when I put a post out there and somebody actually comes back and contributes to me. And this is a good exercise.
It is, and just enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks. There are lots of opportunities to, again, when you're joining with people, there are different forms, okay? There are mastermind groups, okay, usually up to 4 or 5 people, and those usually work on to like 90-day cycles. And then there are other people that like to work with a triad, 3 people, and that's an accountability partners where they sustain each other's energy, and they promote each other, and they work with each other to contribute towards their dreams. So usually some people are more comfortable in a smaller group. Again, some are more comfortable in a larger group. They like the mix, and I also enjoy the goal setting part. I think it's really important for people to have to write out their goals and to look back on what works and what doesn't work, and to be truthful with yourself when things don't always show up. Take responsibility for things, and again, follow up. As you follow up with people and let them know that you've made a mistake, there's value in that as well. And I'm going to finish up, okay? But I just really want to thank you for the opportunity, and so this is what I'm present to. I'm not clear because I had a different expectation for myself for the night, and I'm really hard on myself. So that's what I'm going to let go, okay? And I just want to really thank you for just giving me the space to be with you. Okay, thanks.